So, I'm back. Yesterday's appointment at the hospital, I went in, there was 2 radiographers there. They were lovely, really such nice people and very attentive. My son had insisted on me going in a wheelchair. I was going to say a pushchair thingy, because I'd had another trip yesterday morning, and so it wasn't taking any risks, and it was quite a long way to the X-ray department. Anyway, got in there for my X-ray. It took very little time, and it was all done. I wasn't expecting them really to say anything very much to me. They allowed my son to come into the room where I was. I heard the radiographer asking my son about previous problems I'd had, the osteoporosis accelerating, the bone loss, and the vertebral compression fractures I've got. I'm going to say kyphoplasty because I was told it was a kyphoplasty they did on my pelvis a few years back. One says kyphoplasty, one says vertebroplasty. I'm not too sure of the difference. I don't think there's much difference. But I was told years ago that once one vertebrae goes, they all go like dominoes. And that was when, sort of 9 years ago, when I was in so much pain and I had falls and we moved in house, and Alfie went into respite care, and I fractured my back and I had to go into hospital, came out, moved in house. Within a week, more vertebrae gone, just collapsed. So upshot was Alfie never came home. His dementia got worse, his Parkinson's got worse. How much of that was due to, and the guilt I feel now about not being around, about being in hospital for so long, and the respite care turning into full-time care. I don't know. I don't know. I got this feeling that my firm belief is that in the next life we'll be together and everything will be right, and hopefully we won't have to suffer as we have in this one in various ways. But anyway, to get back to this X-ray, they X-rayed me, did that. Already spoken to my son, and then normally they just let you go, send the results to your doctor, your GP, but they asked us to wait outside, and he said he wanted another doctor to see me because of the fall I'd had earlier in the day. I sort of had visions of them keeping me in, and I really didn't want that yesterday, unless they were going to be doing a procedure. But anyway, the doctor was very good and attentive, and decided that, yeah, you can go home, but there's a lot going on. He said, I think you know that. There's a lot going on, your back and your hips. And I do, because of the pain. And I'd already said that a lot of it is in my right hip and my right hip socket, which they'd said was loosening. But apparently there's something wrong with my left hip. And it's the left hip where I've already had hip replacement. I've already had revision surgery. So what the devil they're going to do now I've got no idea. The doctor said tonight the results of your x-ray together with a letter detailing everything that's going on with you is going to go, and it's going to be on your GP's desk tomorrow morning, and you need to be on the phone with him, or somebody needs to be on the phone with him tomorrow afternoon, like now, to see exactly what it is what he intends doing, if he's going to refer you to the MO, if he's going to refer you back to the surgeon, what's going to happen, because something's going to have to happen quite quickly, I think, if it's going to help with the pain. The problem is with my vertebrae, they left it so long, I fell through the net, and by the time we'd chased it up, there wasn't enough space between the bones to inject the cement. Excuse me a sec. Sorry, folks. Should have put you on hold. Anyway, wasn't enough space to inject the cement, so the vertebroplasty didn't go ahead all those years ago until I fractured my pelvis. So now we've got to wait to see what my doctor is going to decide and who he's going to refer me back to. Clearly that it looks, and I did ask yesterday, it looks as though I'm going to have to be going under the knife again at some stage, and it isn't what I wanted, and really I just wonder how many more surgeries my body is going to be able to withstand. There was the surgery, apart from the gallbladder going and broken leg and broken arm and all the other odds and ends, there's been the surgery for my duodenal ulcer. It perforated and left me with a 15 to 20% chance of survival. There was that. Then there was the vertebrae all collapsing, one after the other, bump, bump, bump. Then there was the right hip fracture, then the left hip fracture, then the left hip needing revision surgery, then the pelvis fracture and needing a kyphoplasty, and now my body's just broken. My back and my hips, I'm just broken. I walk now doubled over, you know, like you see on the little signs for the elderly where it's a crossing and you see them hunched over with their walking sticks. That's how I am. I'm hunched over like that. And, you know, pain relief, morphine and analgesics will only do so much. And I don't want to be pumping loads into my body, although I'm not going to be a martyr to pain. I don't want to be pumping loads into my body. And bed rest, you know, is one thing that's going to help and ease your bones and just help you cope. Bed rest is known to actually exacerbate the problem with the bone loss and the muscle loss, so it's all a mess. Everything's a mess. I'm a mess. My body's a mess. I'm not going to be a burden on my kids. I will continue doing what I need to do for as long as I need to do it. And we'll just have to wait and see what the next couple of weeks brings, I suppose. It'd be nice if Alfie sort of came and said, you know, let's sit down and talk about this. I just want him to. There's nobody I can speak to like I could speak to him about anything in the universe, really. Anyhow, Annie's broken and it's official, I'm a wreck. So we'll just have to see what happens. Don't worry, I'm not going to have video after video that's going to be me morose and complaining, and I'll update you, of course I will, but it's one of those things, isn't it? We've all got things in our lives that aren't going right at any one time, and this just happens to be the little burden that I have to bear. So there's your update, and I hope you're all having a great day, and going to have my coffee. This morning, oh my goodness, I woke up and my iPad, when I picked it up, I thought, oh gosh, I've spilled coffee on it. I wasn't even lying in bed, I must have been dreaming. My feet were out the bed. They were stone cold, they were so cold. I'd left a candle burning all night, and dangerous really, because it was balanced quite precariously. So I left that candle burning, feet out of bed, really cold, no bed socks on, and I'd spilt coffee all over my iPad, all over my phone, which were on the side of my bed. And then when I got up, I thought, no, it hasn't gone on the bed. But I checked, it had gone through the duvet cover, it had gone right through my new duvet to the other side, it had gone right through the sheet, right through to the mattress. So I spent this morning scrubbing that darn mattress, I was going to swear then, bloody mattress. Spent the morning scrubbing that to get the coffee stain out. And it's come out. It's I used Vanish and the little. This is age. I've lost my word. I've used Vanish and the little cloths that you get for the spot cleaning. I've used those, and it's as good as new, the mattress. So I'll just have to wait until my duvet's dry till I use that again. So tonight I should just pile the bed with a couple of covers and a couple of cushions and sleep. Might even do another video from there. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to go. I've rambled on long enough. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Lots of love. Bye.